from socialsailor.com, and presumably you may have been watching my video on how to build a boat, or how I'm building a boat at least. And I just want to address real quick the importance of safety protection when you're dealing with chemicals like I am. So, the first thing you may notice is I have a respirator around my neck. This guy lives on me when I'm playing with chemicals. And if you look really carefully, I actually have two different types of filters on here. I have what's called an OVC, an organic vapor cartridge, and just a plain old P95 or dust filter. So both of these play a very important part. So the dust filter is just that. Keeps big things, dust, all that nasty stuff out from our lungs. Stuff's really not good for you. Anything that you're breathing in that's not air, generally bad. The OVC, though, is much more important. So when you're playing with chemicals, acetone, paint thinner, varnish, paint, any of that type of stuff, they all have this certain odor to them. Those are the organic vapors. They're really nasty stuff, contain a lot of bad chemicals. You know, not all chemicals are bad, but those ones definitely are. And they build up in your body. They enter your lungs, they go through your bloodstream, they replace oxygen, and then they get into your cells. And it's not something that's usually noticeable right away. Maybe you get a little lightheaded if you're in an environment for too long with not enough air and too many chemicals in the air. But generally you won't notice it for a while. But these things build up. Scientists have seen this in marine mammals. I live on San Juan Island. Around here we have orca whales. For a long time, they were noticing a buildup in toxins in these animals that usually weren't found in the larger fish. And what it turned out to be was orcas were eating the big fish were eating the little fish were eating plankton, and they were filter feeders picking up all these little runoff chemical things. So the stuff built up in all these little creatures all the way up to a bigger one. Same thing happens to your body. It just slowly starts building up. Not necessarily from what we eat, but it can be. But just from what we're bringing into our bodies. So when you're messing with this stuff, you gotta be careful. Respirator is a big one. Gloves are another one. Nitrile gloves are great for keeping stuff off your skin. I use thick rubber gloves when I'm working with this stuff. You absorb it through your skin, enters your bloodstream, bad for you. I've seen firsthand people that have developed really bad intolerances to pretty much any chemical. So you want to be careful of this stuff. You don't gain an immunity to it. Even though you've been doing it your whole life, don't make the mistake. Cover up, be safe, breathe happy.